Hello everyone. Today's session is about know your rights. So, first thing first, I want to talk about myself. My name is Nisha. I'm the founder of TheHumanWorksCo, which provides HR support to early founders and startup. I bring 25 years of experience as a global HR leader. I work with big tech companies, and with the challenge what I have seen in the workplace, I thought, why can't I start my own YouTube channel? And this YouTube channel name is Human Work Studio, and it provides practical guidance as well as help people to navigate workplace challenges and confidence. So this is the overview. We What we will learn in this session is UK absence and rights of as compared to 2025 data which we have, written terms and contract, working time leave and time off, performance disciplinary and fair processes, sickness, mental health, adjustment, grievances, raising concerns and protection, and closing, which is more on empowerment and no conflict. Now, this is just an overview. I'm not going deep down, wherein if you're interested, you can let me know. I can actually take one topic at a time and actually go a little bit more deeper on that. So let's start. So, the first one, what is absence rights? And this is majorly from 2025 data, because 2026 has just started. So we will talk about 2025 right now. Um, so, first thing first is awareness. Awareness is your right. The first one is statutory sick pay and support. So, what you can see in the slide is I have listed down three main points. Um, so in 2025, the UK SSP rule were updated. So the eligible employee will receive pay for sickness from the first day of absence itself, and the lower paid workers now qualify, offering better financial security when ill. Now these rights and these things are going on for last couple of years, wherein in 2025 we have seen that there are changes. In 2026 we will have more changes, which I will talk about in my next videos. The second one is stress and mental health. Now these are very very common causes nowadays. Well, I have looked into NHS data wherein uh, we have seen that anxiety, stress and depression is a large share of absence days nationally. And I will, in my in my next slides, you will see the data also around it. Help from the ACAS. So you can get help from the ACAS, but ACAS, there's a very very high demand. I have seen myself wherein if people have gone to ACAS, they have told me, I have seen also wherein it the turnaround time of ACAS coming back is very high. So if you look at the data, there are 43% of the people who have disciplinary, dismissive, or grievances issues. 14% is redundancy and layoff, and absence is approximately around 10%. And this is showing that rights uncertainty lead to people seeking more advice. They don't get advice in house, so they actually go out. So, why awareness is important? So, without knowing this, you will miss out. You don't know legally what you are entitled for. Okay, knowing rights around sick, fit notes, reasonable adjustment helps protect employees during the mental health related absence. So, it's not that when things will happen to you, you will then go. It is important for you to know it beforehand. Awareness is the key. And this also highlights that employees don't know the rights, especially regarding absence and capability issues. Till the time you are not getting performance improvement issues, or you are insecure, something is happening around the back, you can see those cold shoulders. Till that time, you don't look out. Wherein it is important that you know what is happening. So go being up to date is very very important. Your HR will not tell you everything till the time you will not ask question. However, it is important to read your policies and also keep on checking what is happening around. And there are a lot of changes which is actually happening, so it is important. So now this is more about this slide shows about figures. Now the figures are, if you look at it, you will see 9.4 days is an average UK employees have taken absent, which is approximately around 2 full working weeks. So you can see that how much sickness or mental health or so many things are actually going on, that this is the highest absence rate, which is more than a decade. 5.3 to 5.7 is actually, percentage are the people who are actually sick, and the main reason is stress and ill health. This is what they have shared. Now this section is more about the written terms and contract. When I have seen, whenever people have got the contract, obviously they're very excited, and they feel that, they just look at the salary and maybe some benefits and they just sign it. However, it is very important that you know what is your entitlement. Ask question, go through your contracts. If you have any doubt, you can also message me and I can tell you what is it all about. And if you want to know more about, the contract, you can you can actually go to my channel, and you can, ask a query. I can help you. So your entitlement, which is a written term, is actually from day one. Policy form a part of the employment relation. So there are times wherein you will have a contract and which will have benefits, but that those benefits can change, and it can be superseded by the policy. So you should also know what are the policies changes which is happening. Especially, I would say, in December, January, most of the policies get revised, so it is important for you to check your current policy, what all changes are happening. If there are calls which your HR is setting up, please make sure you attend the call, you make notes. It is very important. Now, in this also, it is very important to have a clarity. If there is any change of role, pay, hour, it should be confirmed in writing. Always keep a contract copy. I have in my 25 years of experience, I have seen people who will say, oh, I have lost my contract copy, can you send me? Like that, that is very important. So please take a digital copy as well as the hard copy of your contract policy document also as a reference. Now, this is a big one: working time, leave, rest. Uh, Time off is a legal entitlement. So you should know that it is actually a legal entitlement. There is no one who is doing a favor for you. And there are often misunderstood rights like rest breaks, daily week off, holiday entitlement, including bank holidays, and being, and you can also be pressurized to opt out of the working time limit. You will see that in your contract, that are you okay to opt out. So what happens in that case is employer can change your working hours, or they can say you have to come back to office, you have to work so many days. All of those things can happen if you opt out. So make sure that you don't opt out of that, or you are consulted. Then performance and disciplinary and fairness process. Now this is the most important. So being treated fairly is your right, it is not a privilege. Now you have to look at, not only look at your performance appraisal. I have seen a lot of people during their performance appraisal, they really don't care that much. They don't write their appraisal really well. I will be planning to do more sessions on how to write your appraisal. And also look at those early signs. You will see how your manager is treating you. And if you're not connected with your manager, and if you feel, oh, my manager has to book my time, gone are those days. You should book the time with your manager and ask them that if you want to get promoted, what are the things you should do. Okay. If you want a pay rise, what you should do. Ask for more work if you think that you don't have that much of work. Do projects which are very important. And what are the things you normally miss is that you have the right to know concerns about your performance. It should not be a performance appraisal. Beforehand, look for those signs. Look for things which your manager is saying, maybe in a humorous way, not being that serious, but say, oh, you have to do something about this. So you should really dig out and say what he means. Uh, the and and if by chance you get into a trap and you think that your manager and HR is saying, oh, you know what, we have put you on performance improvement plan, or there is a disciplinary issue going on. So please make sure that there is a fair process. You should know what is a disciplinary action, what all rights you have. Ask all the relevant question. And you can be accompanied in a formal meeting. So if you feel that you are anxious or you don't know all the rights, it is important that you should know that if there are some meetings which are planned, you can actually be accompanied. These are rights of UK, wherein you can be accompanied. The next one is sickness, mental health, and adjustment. So health issues should trigger support and not fear. So what happens is, till the time people are working really well, they are working extra hours, everything is okay. But the moment you say, you're not keeping well, or you have some anxiety or mental health issue, you will see that often, people don't look at in a good way. And sometimes people also use sickness for for the reason they should not. So it can also be misused. So what you have to say is that you can take sick leave, and fit notes are important. You can go to your GP and you can ask your GP to give you a fit note. That is important. There is also a thing called occupation health, wherein you can also take guidance from them in terms of, are you feeling anxious because of the work pressure? What is it all about? And there should be reasonable adjustment. Your company should have reasonable adjustment if you think that you are having some issues related to your mental health. And support should come before punishment. It should not happen that, oh, you know what, you have taken off because of you were not well, so you have not contributed that much. So make sure that even if you are taking off, you're making sure that you're doing all your you're handing over your work, plus you're also having a fit note. um, then the next thing is grievance raising concern and protection. Now this is like a black hole. No one knows about it. There are so many changes which happens, and sometimes I see that most of the people actually go out and seek help from their friends, or seek help from the solicitor, lawyer, or maybe ACAS. But what happens is that because you think it will not happen to you, people don't get updated about the policies. So make sure that you read all your internal policies, and you should know that when there is a grievance, what protection you have and what are the policies. You should always speak up. Okay. Now, what many don't realize is that you have right to raise the concern without retaliation. There will be a whistleblowing protection exist in all most of the companies, so make sure that you know that. And HR should handle concerns confidentially and fairly. If you think that it is not done confidentially, you can still raise a concern, and obviously there is a way where you can appeal also. So everything has to be in writing. That's important. Then empowerment, not conflict. See, knowledge is protection and clarity is power. So knowing your right doesn't make you difficult. So don't think that, oh my god, I should not look like a difficult person. It also helps you to navigate work with confidence. Informed employees create healthier workplace. If you are informed, I would say that it also builds a lot of confidence. Then Now, I have just given you an overview. I will be making more videos which will be related to specific topic. However, I want to know what you want me to make videos on. Though I'm also helping companies to scale up, especially small companies. However, I because I have been working for 25 years, I think I should also focus on how I can help people. Which topic you want me to cover in the next session? Is it redundancy, or performance improvement plan, or it could also be how to crack ATS while applying jobs? So what you can do is you can go to the comment and you can write what all are these are the three options I've given. But if you have more options, you can write. I will try to see which is the most popular one, and then I can make video on that. How did you find this session? It is also important for my self motivation. If you can also maybe share an emoji and tell me how is this session, and mm, uh, it'll be good. I will like that. If you have any further question or concern, I have multiple channels. I'm on LinkedIn. uh, my full name is Nisha Kashyap, so you can actually search me there. But my company name is TheHumanWorksCo. I also have Instagram. I would suggest you should first thing which I will look at, it will be YouTube, and maybe after that I would look at LinkedIn. So if you can comment on that. And I also do one-on-one session and one-on-one mentoring. So I'm also open for that. So that's it for today. So thank you so much for joining. And if you want me to do some live session also, I will be open for that. But that's it for today. So thank you so much and have a nice day. Bye.